Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Acadiana Live, Acadiana's first and only lifestyle show. I'm your host, Taylor Trichet. Time to recognize the do-gooders in Acadiana. If you know someone who is making a difference in the community, you can nominate them now for the Currents Undercurrent Awards. For the 5th year, the celebration will recognize Lafayette's wave makers. They're individuals who work quietly to power progress in the community. This year, the 4 honorees will be celebrated during a televised special hosted by CBS News correspondent David Begnode. Nominate someone now through Friday, June 20th by visiting thecurrentla.com/undercurrent. And this weekend, head to Lafayette Park in Morgan City for the Southern Soul Music Festival. This event is family friendly and gates open at 1 p.m. A handful of soul artists will be on hand throughout the day. And a reminder, a clear bag policy is in place and no outside food or drinks are allowed. Tickets are needed and children 12 and under are free. And there is still time to grab your St. Jude Dream Home ticket. Tickets are going fast for this giveaway. They're just $100. Reserve yours right now by visiting dreamhome.org or by calling 1-800-724-1918. Tickets are going fast, so don't wait. And joining us in studio right now, we have Catherine Mobley with the BBB. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yes, thanks for having me, Taylor.
So I know we have a lot to talk about, but one of the most timely things, I got a phone call today, you got some calls today. There's a new scam that's going around. Tell us about this.
It's been around for a little bit, but yeah, your phone was probably blowing up. Our phones were blowing up today. It's a toll fee scam. So I think everybody has gotten it that I've talked to in the community. It's national. So yeah, you get a text. It says like, oh, you owe back toll fees. You know, click here. Or, you know, we're going to revoke your license if you don't click here. So they're sending you a text. People think, oh, it's a toll road fee. I don't know. Like we were saying, maybe you haven't been out of the state in a while, so why would you get a toll road fee?
Yeah, like I'm from Florida, where we have toll roads there, and I'm like, I have been to Florida and used my Sun Pass in maybe 5 years. Why am I getting these texts?
I know. I've had so many people be like, wait, I haven't even left Louisiana. Like, why am I getting this? So yeah, red flag right there if you have not left the state. But yeah, the first thing to do was that just pause. Don't click on it. You know, you can look up whichever state it was, look up on the legitimate website. But the trick is they text you, they scare you, and then you click on it and go down a rabbit hole.
And what should people do when they get these? Should they notify you guys? Do you guys keep track of these scams going around?
Oh, yes. We have a national database, the scam tracker on bbb.org. You can call us. Like I said, our phones are always ringing. We're there to help. We're there to help people understand like what's going on. So either way, and you can report it, and that way in the scam tracker, that way other people know. So.
And we have about 30 seconds left. And I know we have some upcoming workshops. We're probably going to touch on this next week when you come back, but just give us a quick preview of what's coming up.
Yeah, we have multiple professional development trainings coming up. June 27th, we have a Budget 101. Then we have a time management and work-life balance in August. Then we have in October, it's a identity theft. We have a sales training coming up. So we have multiple things in the works.
And if our friends at home want to be up to date on the scams or those workshops, where can they go?
Yes, bbb.org, and then just put in our local chapter. So put in your zip code, whichever one it is, and it'll pop right up.
Easy. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Of course. If you at home, you want to learn more, go to our website, klfy.com. We're going to put this interview right there. But stick around because we have a great set of guests in store for you today. It is Thirsty Thursday, so Tate is here. He's using blackberries. I'm intrigued to find out what cocktail he's making in just a few minutes. We're also learning about Cajun Comic Relief and the Elevation Station, so we have a lot to get through. But right now, let's check in with Britt LaFaso to see what's coming up on Live from Studio 10 today at 4:30. Britt?
Coming up on Live from Studio 10, the latest developments from this morning's hearing for Patrick Green, the man accused of stabbing a 6-year-old child. And News 10 investigates whether a Generite shooting and Baldwin drug bust are both connected. Plus, we give you an update on a major power outage in Lafayette Parish. Live from Studio 10 starts at 4:30.
You're watching Acadiana Live, Acadiana's first and only lifestyle show.
Welcome back to Acadiana Live. We have a handful of educational activities happening tomorrow in Lafayette. Learn a second language at Vermilionville. Tomorrow they're hosting their first Friday French table at La Cuisine de Maman. And this is open to French speakers of all levels. It starts at 8:30 in the morning. And over at the Children's Museum, their summer STEAM program kicks off at 10 a.m. Children will learn and play by doing a variety of STEAM activities. You can find more information and events in the Acadiana Live section on our website at klfy.com. And right now, it is time for Thirsty Thursday, one of our favorite segments of the week. Tate, you're in studio today.
I'm excited to be in studio.
I'm excited to have you. Okay, what do we got? You pulled the whole mint plant out of the ground, root and all.
In case you wanted to plant it here in the station, that's all right. So we don't have to bring it every time we come back here. So today we're doing a blackberry mojito, and this is going to be, a nice, good rustic cocktail because it's not really measured. So you can kind of make it as strong or as weak as possible.
Nice.
But we're doing blackberry. Now, here's the issue or the thing. We're using sweet crude 120.
Okay.
120 proof. Now, you may be going, oh my gosh, this is a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. But what we did is we wanted to actually extract or infuse it with blackberries.
Nice.
Taylor's blackberry season, or it was. If you have blackberries in your freezer, you want to do something interesting with it.
Now
put it in a jar. Put some 120 rum in there, put it in a dark closet, let it sit around.
You just throw the blackberries in there
put it
whole.
In there.
You don't
whole.
have to like
You can mash it
them.
if you want. I like to do them whole because sometimes I found that it actually gets a lot better, but you can mush it if you want. About 2 months in there. So again, as blackberry season does.
2 months.
Yeah, so again, this is something you got to think about. So prep next year for Father's Day. So here we have, we're going to take our little blackberry rum. And again, you can do as much as you want. This is about 1.5 ounces.
It's a really pretty color.
It is. It's nice. We're going to take some lime juice, a little splash of lime juice.
A little splash goes a long way.
Splash goes a long way. And now, our favorites, we are going to smack some mint. So grab a few mint leaves. I'd say maybe about 7.
This is like a mutant mint. 7, 1, 2, 3.
You know, love. You pick your mint with love. Okay. But just remember that whatever you pick, you're going to be putting it in your cocktail.
Do we want? We don't want the stem.
You probably not.
Oh shoot.
That's all right. You know,
I'll follow you.
Again, it's really easy to do. So you take the mint, and you want to take your mint, you want to slap it. You don't want to tear it and crush it because what's going to happen is that it actually lets off some bitterness in your cocktail. Well, you're going to slap it to release your oils. Put it in here.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're going to put it here, and now is the active part of the cocktail. We'll move this away. We're going to put a little simple syrup. You like sweet?
Sweet.
Okay.
I love a sweet.
It's going to be about 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. I like mine a little less sweet, so I'm going to do a little less. But now we take our muddlers, and we are going to smash this down here.
Okay.
So this is the fun part. Now we want to kind of release all of the oils from the mint, get it all mixed up kind of there, and then now, we're going to get a little ice, put some ice in here.
Of course.
What's that?
Of course, you need the ice.
Yeah, we get a little ice in here. And then kind of the secret ingredient to, get people not so scared of the higher proof rum is that we're actually going to top this with club soda. So it's going to be...
My favorite part. It's fizzy.
It's
got the
fizzy.
bubbles.
And, today we have our special, fancy club soda machine. So, I mean, only the best for you.
You're so fancy.
So what we're going to do, so again, and like I said, this is something that you can make as strong or as weak as possible.
Okay.
But remember that you're going to be putting club soda in here. So here's a little...
It's going to dilute.
Diluted, but I mean, look at the color. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful drink.
Yeah.
Beautiful color, and typically you want to have a straw on hand.
Thank you.
And maybe do like
thought of everything over here.
Final little twist.
A little twisty twist.
But this is one of these great refreshing drinks, especially for the summer. That
beautiful.
That is just it's you want to sit on the porch, drink this, all afternoon.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Tell me, the fresh blackberries make it amazing. We live in such a great area with use natural fruit and infuse it.
This is really nice and light. We're out of time, but what's that address?
We're at Gator Cove, 2601 Southeast Evangeline Thruway. Y'all come tomorrow night. We're having a Zydeco concert. Actually, Saturday night. But tomorrow night, just like Acadian Village, Vermilionville, we're having a French bar. So y'all come speak French tomorrow afternoon.
I love that. Tate, as always, thanks for hanging out with us for Thirsty Thursday. We'll be right back after this, y'all.
The KLFY Plus app is here. Now streaming free on Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku.
Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have Sam and Jim, and I'm so excited you guys are here. Cajun Comic Relief has a show, and it's coming up soon.
Yes, ma'am. We had to postpone the show from January. We're doing June 7th, and we had to change locations. It'll be at Angel Hall. We can get you tickets at Eventbrite. We have a great lineup. We have two bands. We have Cheryl Comey and the Cajun Jammers playing for the 2 o'clock show, and Mojo and the Bayou Gypsies are playing for the 6 o'clock show. Both of them will be a fantastic thing. And then we have the entertainers coming up. Sam Jobert will be the first one up. He does a couple of voices. And then we have T.Ray Bashburn, one of the hottest comedians in the South. And then John Morgan, a.k.a. the Raging Cajun.
Great lineup.
Yeah, if you've seen him, you love him. So again, it's a fantastic show. It's a PG-13 show. And come out and get your tickets.
Yeah, support a great cause. And Sam, Jim said that you do voices.
I do.
Okay, what type of voices can you do?
As far as I know, I can do any voice.
Okay.
Casey Kasem, or you want to hear Casey?
Sure, yeah.
He says, "Until next time, I'm Casey Kasem saying keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars."
Oh my God.
What about my buddy Arnold?
Please.
Yeah, get on.
Arnold, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am the former governor of the great state of California.
Wait, this is so cool. Okay, do you have a favorite voice that you like to do?
It all depends. The voice, some of the voices that I like, I actually get booed because the audience
no.
don't. But I guess anybody from Mr. Haney on Green Acres, which the more mature audience would remember.
Nice
Yeah.
cover.
Ross Perot, Bill Cosby, maybe,
all
Howard
kinds.
Cosell, and the list goes on.
I have to ask, when did you figure out that you could do this?
I actually thought everybody could do this until I started doing some voices and people started looking at me strangely. So I was maybe 7 years old.
Okay. I think this is so cool.
And they're still looking at him strangely, but it's okay.
But it's okay.
Thanks a
But now
lot.
you're on stage doing it for a great cause.
Exactly.
How
And
excited are you to be part of this?
I am very excited. Thanks again, Jim. It's a great way to give back. It really is.
Absolutely. And our friends at home, we want to get them in the seats. How can they get their hands on tickets?
Call Eventbrite and they'll take care of you. And all the proceeds are going to Catholic Charities. And Catholic Charities is taking a big hit this year with funding cuts. And so again, we're doing what we can to help them out. And again, this is where the show started 34 years ago. So again, it's making full circle.
Full circle moments. Thank y'all both so much for hanging out, sharing some of your voices with us today. If you at home want to get your hands on some tickets, there's 2 shows, June 7th. We're going to put everything you need on our website, klfy.com. We'll be right back after this.
The following portion of Acadiana Live is brought to you by Elevation Station.
Welcome back. We're hanging out at Elevation Station in Broussard. I am joined by Tyler. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Absolutely. We're so glad to have you guys here today.
This is such a cool space. You're located in Broussard. For our friends at home that haven't heard of you guys yet, who is Elevation Station? What do you have to offer the community?
We're a full family entertainment center. We've got everything from little kids to adults. We have attractions for older kids, younger kids. We have bowling. Everybody can do that. We have a cafe. We got great food. We got alcohol for the parents.
Yeah, you have a lot of great things, and it's perfect for literally all ages. And I want to make a note, too. I think it's super cool. We were talking earlier that you kind of make notes about what people want to see. You mentioned the cafe. That's new. That recently opened. The bowling that we're standing next to, you guys recently finished that roughly a year ago. Why is that so important for you guys to constantly kind of evolve?
Sure. I've been here since 2017 when we opened. And I've listened to everybody that's come in here. You know, they've asked for different things. I knew what we were missing out on. I knew we were missing out for stuff for little kids and for the older kids. And I wanted to make sure we did everything that we could to fit as many people that wanted to come over here and have a good time.
Yeah, it's great. And you guys even offer summer camp. We're kind of getting into summer right now. How can our friends at home, families, take advantage of that?
Yeah, anybody can give us a call. We've got a camp going on. If we have a spot for you, you can call week to week. We'll get you in.
Yeah, and I know, too, you guys offer birthday parties. Tell us about that.
Yes, our birthday parties are great. We have private rooms for everybody. You come in, you jump. You have a birthday party. We got all the help you could ever ask for in those birthday parties. We do it from top to bottom.
Yeah, and the best part is the kids are going to have a great time, and they're going to be tired, and they're going to sleep whenever they get home.
No doubt about it.
What's your favorite part about Elevation Station? It's just such a cool space.
Yeah, it's really just seeing the customers having a good time. You know, we work very, very hard over here, and seeing the kids smile, seeing the parents have a good time, it just makes it all worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you focus a lot on community relations. Do you think that's what sets you guys apart from other facilities?
There's no question about it. You know, I've been doing this a long time, small business, and it's always been the most important thing to me is customer relationship. Make sure you do everything you can for the customer. It's really important.
Yeah, and it's cool that you guys are a local business, and I want our friends at home to come out, make that trip to Broussard. So how can they take advantage of this space? What are your hours? Can they just stop in?
Yeah, absolutely. You can come by anytime this summer. We have summer specials going on all summer. Even during the school year, we have specials. Give us a call. You can ask for me. I promise you, I'm always here.
Yeah, and what's your address, website, all of that good information?
Absolutely. ElevationStation.com. You can call us 337-552-8222. We're just past 90 in Broussard.
It's easy to find. If you guys have yet to make the journey out here, do it this summer. You won't regret it. Tyler, thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you so much, Taylor. I really appreciate you guys coming.
Of course. Such a cool space. Come check it out. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. So here's what you have to look forward to tomorrow on Acadiana Live. We're learning all about Dans les Jardins. We're going to tell you how you can learn from the Lafayette Parish Master Gardeners. And the Iberia Performing Arts League is getting ready to take a new play to the stage, how you can get tickets. Plus, the St. Landry Parish Barbecue Festival is coming up. Those guests and more tomorrow at 4. And before we go today, we're going to leave you with one good thing. This one coming from New Iberia. The crime camera is catching something other than crime this week. Take a look at this. The New Iberia City Police crime cameras caught something good. While waiting at a red light, a good Samaritan can be seen getting out of their vehicle and picking up litter from the side of the road. In a Facebook post, the police department commending this random act of kindness, saying the act is simple but powerful, reminding us that good still exists in our community and speaks volumes about the character of our citizens. The New Iberia Police Department encourages the community to continue being vigilant, not just in crime prevention, but also in fostering a spirit of compassion. If you see something good in the community, send it to us. Email it to the address on your screen with the subject line, One Good Thing. It could be featured on the show. Thank you so much for joining us today at 4. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. And if you missed something today or you want to go back and rewatch, just go to klfy.com/TV. It's an easy way to access all of our aired content. Right now, though, we're